It's time for high school basketball on Western New York Athletics, as tonight the Center Court Classic closes out with the Health Sciences Falcons of Buffalo and the East High Eagles of Rochester on primetime live from Hamburg High School. Hello everybody, welcome in courtside at Hamburg High School. Jack Cruiser joined alongside me with Tom Prince. Tom, we've seen a lot of good games, 6 so far at the Center Court Classic over the last 2 days, 1 yesterday, 5 already today, make it 6 already, and our closer tonight between Health Sciences and the East Eagles. Tom, we should be on tap for a good one.
We started out with you, we're finishing with you, right? And we had everything in between. I'll tell you, we've had some great games so far today. No doubt, Health Sciences, one of the best teams in Western New York, will take on one of the top teams over in Rochester.
It's Tyreek Hopkins going up for the opening tip. He did win it, however, coming away with the ball is Kenneth Edwards of East High, and we get our first look at the star player for the Eagles, number 1, Damani Barley. Numerous D1 offers so far already in his senior year. Should be exciting to see him play. My first time seeing him play in person this season, and he'll call out the offense beyond half court. The press comes out to meet him there. Inside the post they go to Edwards. Now outside driving the lane is Zion Parsons. Parsons hands it off. Driving the lane and getting the bucket is Shamir Carruthers. Carruthers gets us underway from Hamburg High School at the Center Court Classic. Across half court, we look at our starters for Health Sciences. It's Xavier Benton wearing number 1, Jimmy Green number 3, Tyreek Hopkins number 5, Kydale Staten number 11, and Taryn Benton number 12 today in blue. As the ball goes out of bounds off of the Falcons, giving us a chance to look at the starters for East High. Damani Barley, previously mentioned, Zion Parsons, number 2, Kenneth Edwards, 11, Kai McCullough, 13, and Shamir Carruthers, 22. A three-point attempt for Kai McCullough is good, giving the Eagles a quick 5-0 lead. Jimmy Green sends the pass cross court, caught there by Benton. That's Teron Benton. He tried to move it ahead to Tyreek Hopkins. Hopkins had it poked away, and the Falcons will set up offensively with an inbound in front of the East bench.
Health Sciences so far this season been known for their defense, a big defensive team. They will come out and really be aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Xavier Benton working on Barley, uses the screen and gets it to the corner. Jimmy Green, pass inside, stolen away. Uh-oh, look out. Barley on a break. Lays it up and in. That's a 7-0 run to start the game for the Eagles. Stolen away in the front court. Barley goes up and draws the foul and gets the bucket. A quick 9-0 start for East High, and Barley is heading to the free throw line.
Definitely not the start Health Sciences was going to come out for early on here. You wonder if, any more do we see a quick timeout for Ty Parker.
Barley's free throw no good. Parker stays seated on the Health Sciences bench. However, they're not able to break out as the pass is tipped out of bounds.
Ty Parker's actually up. Take a peek. He's the one in the white right there. You can't
there
see
you
him.
Go.
He was blocked by about 4 or 5 guys there. So
cross half court, the Falcons get it. Driving inside is Taryn Benton. He finds Kydale Staten, who drives the lane, gets the bucket and the foul. Kydale Staten receives the pass along the baseline, drives inside, and picks up his first points on the day and gets Health Sciences on the board. Staten's free throw, too strong, rebounded, however, by the Falcons. Heads-up play there by Tyreek Hopkins, a veteran move as the ball's flying out of bounds off of him, jumps up, throws it off the defender, keeps possession going with the team in blue. The Falcons have it in the corner here with Jimmy Green. He spins on Barley to bring it atop the key. Barley's quick with the hands, and it's stolen away by Kai McCullough. McCullough, pass to Barley down low. It goes off of Barley's hands and out of bounds.
Health Sciences is a team where you're going to see scoring come from multiple ways. And, I know they're in a full court press right now. We get a second. We're going to go over some of those scoring opportunities we've seen for Health Sciences this year.
Xavier Benton eyes down this full court trap of East They back off as the Falcons get it across half court, and before the pass leading to what would be a bucket, we get a foul on the floor.
4 guys averaging 10 points or more so far this season on the Health Sciences team.
Xavier Benton, one of those inbounds. Into the corner, Jimmy Green gets it atop the key for Taryn Benton. Over for his brother, Xavier Benton. Xavier cuts inside, pass down low is caught by Staten, and a foul as he went up for the layup.
So currently right now, Xavier Benton, 10.6 assists averaging. Jimmy Green, 11 points, 6 rebounds. Tyreek Hopkins, 11 points, 5 rebounds. And Kydell Staten, 10 points, 11 rebounds. It's 4 guys who you know you can rely on to score. And then, oh, by the way, Teron Benton, still 7 points, 4 rebounds himself. And then Michael Witt averaging 5 points. So the Health Sciences, they've got multiple guys that can score and score from different ways.
Kydell Staten 0 for 2 on his trip from the charity stripe. Make it a 7-point lead for East, and they've got a chance to go up by potentially double digits here. Barley, well beyond the arc, gets it into the corner. McCullough, that's Kai, hands it off to Zion Parsons. Parsons kicks it outside for Kenneth Edwards. Kenneth will back out and swing it to the near side for Shamir Carruthers. His pass goes cross court into the corner for Barley. 1 dribble, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Eagles. Shot from long distance is off the back iron. Rebound is fought for, and bringing it down eventually will be Xavier Benton of the Falcons. Benton evades the full court press and gets it to the left side. 3-pointer for the Falcons is no good off the hands of Taryn Benton. Out the other way the Eagles go, and a foul is called right at half court.
So here's something for you. Last time East comes here to Section 6, they play Niagara Falls. They win a 1-point game in a phenomenal game. The man sitting right next to you, Don McKenzie, 22 rebounds in that game. I think it was 22 points, too, he adds in. Has a phenomenal game right there. There's your man sitting right next to you.
And how about a 3-pointer for Kai McCullough the other way as East goes up by 10 early in this one. Driving the lane, a block against the glass. Zion Parsons got up to match it on the board. However, it'll be a foul instead going to Parsons, giving number 10, Tyreek Hopkins, the chance at the stripe. Already 6 fouls in the opening 4 minutes of play, make it 7. Hopkins 2 dribbles, shot is up and short. That's now 3 misses from the stripe in a row against the Falcons. As we have our first substitution, Michael Witt checks in wearing number 30 in blue, giving Xavier Benton a breather on the sideline. Hopkins' second free throw also a miss, so Health Sciences still looks to get off the schneid from the line. They'll try again at some point later on. Damani Barley controls the offense, gets it inside for Nigel Copeland. Back out for a 3-point attempt from straightaway center. That one from Kai McCullough is no good. Feels like both teams still trying to feel each other out in the half-court set.
Well, again, and this is what 2 good defensive teams do, right? That happens a lot of the times as you're trying to feel where there may be some sort of hole in the defense.
There's a hole down low, working against the glass for Health Sciences. Taryn Benton gets his first points on the board. 12-4 is our score. Crossing half court is Carruthers. On the right wing, bounce pass to the near side for Barley. Goes between the legs, puts the handles on, working on Jimmy Green. Green is out to guard him. Switch off on the screen. Barley now going against Hopkins. Barley through the lane, floater, no good off the rebound. It goes for Health Sciences. Hopkins got the board. Spring pass ahead for Jimmy Green as he'll slow things down in the half-court set. Barley way out to guard Green. Along the sideline, Michael Witt double teamed there, lost possession. Barley all alone behind the defense. Finger roll for Damani Barley. You know, Chad center court, Chad Andrews wanted a boom tweet there as Barley got alone behind the defense. However, he'll have to wait for that one. Near side wing, Michael Witt swings it atop the key for Green.
We haven't had one boom this entire classic.
It wouldn't be a center court classic without a throwdown. We hope we have one tonight for you on Western New York Athletics. A three from the far wing is no good from Taryn Benton. In the lane, going up with the shot was Jimmy Green. He's fouled. 10-point lead still, and Health Sciences looks to knock down their first free throws of the day. Jimmy Green at the charity stripe, lets one go. There it is. They're off the Schneid, make it a 9-point ball game. 2.5 still to play in the opening quarter. Both these teams aggressive defensively, as you mentioned earlier. Able to spread the floor offensively, but it all comes down for East to the man carrying the ball up the floor right now, number 1. Barley on the left side, goes between the legs, eyeing down Green. Hands it off. Carruthers, swing pass for McCullough. Back up top for Carruthers, well beyond the arc. Drives right, Carruthers goes up with the shot. That one off the backboard, rebound hauled in eventually by the Eagles. A lot of bodies collide in the paint after going for the rebound. Kai McCullough was there, as was Tyreek Hopkins, among the number of bodies going for the loose ball. Teron Benton ends up picking up another foul here. Now Nigel Copeland with a chance at free throws of his own, knocks down the first.
I'll tell you, we're definitely trying to see Health Sciences getting in a little bit of a rhythm right here.
Rhythm disrupted by an offbeat free throw that is no good, making it a 9-point ball game. Jimmy Green swings it to the near side, nearly picked off in the lane. There was Kenneth Edwards. Down low, the pass goes for Health Sciences. Staten tries to send it up. He lost possession. 2-on-2 break for the Eagles. Barley hands it off. 3-point attempt for McCullough is short. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Michael Witt, giving the Eagles possession. Tom, I thought in a battle of the birds, the Falcons and Eagles would be flying a lot higher and a lot faster earlier in this one.
I love that one. That's a great one.
1:44 to go in the opening quarter. A quiet 15 points for East. Plenty off the steal as Barley tries to get another there. Green atop the key, swings it to the left. Around the horn they go, back for Witt. Witt on the left wing, back up top for Green. Barley way out to guard him. Witt now in the corner, sends it down low. That one over the outstretched arm of Tyreek Hopkins and out of play. East will get another shot to go up by double digits. Shamir Carruthers slows down the pace as if these teams need a breather. It's been fairly stop and go so far. Carruthers sends it to the corner for Kai McCullough. Driving baseline, the layup no good. However, he'll get the foul called and head to the line for 2.
Oh, we're getting close to seeing someone getting the penalty here in the first quarter.
Already 9 fouls through just about 7 minutes of play. Free throw up and true for McCullough.
We really haven't seen that all day. You've really seen, that kind of the let them play type thing, is what we've seen from a lot of the refs. And till last game, towards the end of the game, it got a little chippy, and, the refs really wanted to keep it close to make sure nothing got out of hand. You totally understood what was going on. But really, you've seen that let them play, and then when you let them play, boy, that clock keeps ticking very quick.
We've seen already these teams get physical on the rebounds. Officials want to keep control of this one as we're just about through the first quarter. That pass ripped out of the air. An interception for Barley. Fakes the pass. The layup too strong. Tipped on the rebound once, twice, and finally brought down by Damian Littleton. Littleton hands it off for Green, who runs the offense, and he'll run the floor, turning in the lane, and it's a steal. Lob, no, it'll be a finger roll here for Kai McCullough, taking the easy points off the steal. A 13-point deficit for the Falcons as Green looks to cut into that here.
You thought he was going to put it down, didn't you?
Absolutely. Him and Barley alone on a 2-on-0. What did we come here for? Out of bounds, it's swatted away. Falcons will retain possession, 17.9 on the clock.
But I'll tell you, what East is bringing is that defensive mentality that Health Sciences have and showing it against them, because this defense has been unbelievable so far to start this game.
Michael Witt into the corner, a 3, no good. Quickly the other way, Barley one-on-one going up for the layup, and he got it to go. Damani Barley now with 8 points of the 21 for East. 3 seconds to shoot for the Falcons, getting it in the lane. Littleton tried the extra pass, that one after the buzzer. An explosion of offense for the East High Eagles after 1 quarter of play. 21-6 is our score.
No doubt. It's been defense, right? It's been the defense of East. I mean, would you think Health Sciences would have been held to 6 points at this point in the first quarter? It just shows that this defense is, and you can see how quick they are to the ball, right? It seems like wherever the ball lands, I'm seeing 2 East guys on that player at all times. And it's the defense that's really been stepping up, that suffocating defense, to give them the opportunity to really put points up on the board. Really, the only chance that you've seen Health Sciences to have points up on the board is at the free throw line because of a foul right there. So one, you got to make sure you're making those free throws first of all, but they've got to be able to find a way right now to get something more happen underneath right there to be able to put some easy points up on the board. And that really needs to be, movement, passing, all those different things, is to find something that hopefully is going to be open up, especially if you're seeing them with some of the chopping defense where 2 guys are on 1 man, which means somebody's got to be open somewhere.
Right, and we've yet to see East even work, I would say, for a bucket against that Health Sciences defense, because a lot of their points, I'd say more than half their 21 points, have come off the steal and transition.
Agreed, 100%, and that's exactly what it is, right? And what did it say? Defense leads to offense, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
I'd look for a change of pace from Health Sciences here in the second quarter of play. Down mightily here, 21-6. In the corner, back up top it goes for Xavier Benton. Down low pass on the board, no good. Rebound is blocked. Kydale Staten going up for the second chance opportunities. He was fouled trying to get this put back basket in. He'll go to the free throw line.
But I like that. You see the move along the baseline right there, and that's where the opening came up, where if that goes in right off the, right off the pass right there, would have been a great opportunity to see Health Science capitalize on something.
Staten capitalizes on his first free throw, giving his team 7. 4 missed shots from the line to start the game for Health Sciences. There's another miss there. Make it 5 misses on the day. Would be a big help. Down now 21-7. Carruthers sets up the half-court offense. All bodies inside the three-point arc. Now movement comes. Bringing Barley free to the corner. Three-point attempt is good. Damani Barley lets it go from range and extends the lead now. Xavier Benton swung around to Green. Back for Benton. Steps inside. Hand off to Staten in the corner. Rainbow pass caught by Xavier Benton. Now over for Green for 3, and he responds. Jimmy Green from the left side.
That's a man who can get hot. We've seen him play. He's played at Cardinal O'Hara before. He's now here at Health Sciences. This is a guy who can get hot.
Carruthers spins in front of the key, almost lost control, now gets it down low. Marcus Roberts down low, does the Lord's work and lays it off the glass and in. Health Sciences looking to respond. Green to the corner, back up top for Green. Tries to send it through the bodies. That one tipped by Kai McCullough, out of play right into the Eagles bench.
And look at, right when you felt Health Sciences, okay, here comes their first run, right? Here it comes. Look at East answering right back right there, and they've just done a great job of, so far, defense in every answer right now so far offensively. 26-10, 6:25 to go. We'll take a break. We'll rejoin you right after this. You're watching high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Back from Hamburg High School and the Center Court Classic. We thank you for taking time out of your Saturday to join us here for the feature game of night number 2 at Hamburg High School. Thanks to Chad Andrews for putting this event on. Incredible games so far all weekend. We want to thank our sponsor, Empire Electric. For all your home, business, or office electrical needs, call Empire Electric at 716-634-0330. Free estimates and financing available for all customers. Visit them at empireelectricians.com or find them on Facebook at Empire Electric 716. 26-10 is our score through just about a quarter and 2 minutes. 6:25 to go in the first half. Jimmy Green will inbound up top for Xavier Benton. To Jimmy Green, who is one of our Empire Electric players to watch tonight. Jimmy Green evades the steal from Barley and draws the foul. And that one will be called against Marcus Roberts.
He should be shooting. That's 1-1 right now.
7 fouls already. 6:12 still to go in the opening half. We might not leave here until 10 o'clock p.m. with the amount of foul shots we could be in store for.
And should have known that was going to happen in the last game, right?
Everything
I've only
on
done
time.
6 of these today.
Jimmy Green hits the first free throw. He'll get a shot at the bonus. And Health Sciences needs all the bonuses they can get at this point, frankly, down 15. If you can make your free throws, that's how you spark that run. Just a stop and a score away from going on one is Health Sciences as Jimmy Green goes 2 of 2. 14-point ball game, plenty of time still remaining in the first half. Damani Barley backs down Green, cuts to the center. Double team comes, near side, 3 for Carruthers, no good, short. Rebound goes right into the arms of Teron Benton, who leaves it for Green. Crossing half court with the pass for Xavier Benton, and a foul will be called quickly up against the East Eagles. It'll be Marcus Roberts getting back-to-back fouls. He's got 3 already.
And more chances to put points up on the board, right? So nowhere near the basket now, but you're still in a 1-on-1 and a chance that you can cut into this lead and stop that clock in doing it.
Now, Tom, if you were head coach of the Eagles, Darrell Barley, would you back off a bit more and not press so much with 8 fouls with this much time left to play?
Not if that's my mantra, right? And not if that's what got me here. Not if that's what this team specializes in. There's no need to, right? I still have a big lead right here. I'm just going to say is be smart, right? Keep them in front of you of what you want to do.
Xavier Benton goes 2 of 2. So after a cold start from the line, Health Sciences has started to pick it up. 12-point ball game. Barley crosses the timeline and looks to the right. He bounce passes it there for Kai, who lays it to the middle for Kenneth Edwards. Near side, Shamir Carruthers back up top for Barley. 2 men in the paint. Screen comes now from Edwards. Barley launches the 3 off the rim and out. Right at the coaches watching, scouting away at this feature matchup. As I see Duville Saints assistant coach Mike Haskell watching in on this one.
We've seen a couple scouts around here looking around. I'll tell you, Health Sciences already outscored what they did in the first quarter.
14 points now for the Falcons, and they look to add on to it as they work it inside with Montrese Webster. Back up top, that pass stolen in the lane. Here's Kenneth Edwards. Boom! There you have it, Chad Andrews, your first boom of the weekend. Jimmy Green drives inside, pass outside. Here's a 3 from the corner. That one's short. Rebound goes to Carruthers. In transition, Barley. Finger roll, no good. Looked like he might have hurt his right hand there going up for that one. Clutched his wrist right after. Out to the corner. Teron Benton drives, layup is good. And a quick timeout called by Ty Parker as Health Sciences would like to talk it over. Parker not too happy with Montrese Webster.
One thing you watch, you can't cross pass the cross court passes. You can't do that against this East team. Do you see the length they have? They're jumping in those lanes every time you're trying that long cross court pass. Every time you're trying to do that, you're seeing the length of East come into play, cut those off, make their run for their easy baskets. It's something you can't do, right? You've got to be able to find more of the holes, and so it's more of cutting the court in half is what you want to do for some of those passes, because you can't have that. You can't right now give up these easy baskets. You see, Health Sciences, when they make them work and they're actually in a half-court set, they're doing a real good job right here. But like you said not too long ago, over half these points have been on literally uncontested layups because of what happened on the defensive side of the ball.
Perhaps it was why Ty Parker called Montrese Webster to his side immediately after calling the timeout. Webster, the center of that offense, in the middle of the paint, maybe using him to cut that court in half, as you say, Tom. On the sideline here is Kai McCullough trying to drive baseline. It goes out of bounds off of the Eagles, and some energy for the Falcons.
See, half-court set, right? Make them make the shots, make them go and earn it, and that's where Health Sciences defense will come into play.
Xavier Benton looking to spark a bit of a run. Green on the near side, drives inside, kick back out along the far wing. Benton's three, no good. Rebound fought for, Green comes down with it, goes up with it, and puts it in. Jimmy Green now with another bucket to his name, a 10-point ball game. Barley looks to respond. Tight defense for Green, way beyond the arc. And that's a 5-second violation. Damani Barley didn't move from having the ball facing the basket for 5 seconds. Can't do that. That will be a turnover. Good defense from Health Sciences as they look to build off this.
Get it down into single digits right now, and all of a sudden Health Sciences feels like, okay, we're back in this one.
Green to the corner. Back for Green. Swing it to the near side, Xavier. Inside, Montrese's jumper is too short. He pokes it out of bounds as it was Shamir Carruthers who was about to scoop it up. Montrese Webster's mid-range jumper no good, but there you see, as soon as Health Sciences gets a chance to set up in the offensive zone, they work it inside and maybe start trying to post it up with their big man, Montrese Webster. Webster's out to double-team Barley. He gets fouled. It was Webster and Green with their arms up in the air, claiming there was no foul. Of course, the official disagrees. Still a 10-point ball game. East will have possession as a substitution is made. Kydale Staten back in the lineup for Health Sciences. In the corner, Barley working on the wing, cuts inside, now finds an open man on the corner. Kenneth Edwards drives baseline up and over a man, couldn't get the layup to go. The rebound grabbed down by Green. Xavier Benton. Down low, baseline, drive, kicked outside, cuts inside. There's a shot that's short. Rebound, however, goes to Health Sciences. Swung around the horn. Xavier Benton will kick it back out. 15 to shoot. Down low, Kydale Staten goes up for the layup, and a block is called before the shot. Not too many plays being called out by either coach so far in this one, letting the boys play. Kydale Staten's first free throw, too strong, keeping it at a 10.
So they actually said that wasn't on the floor. They said that was in active shooting, which is why they're getting 2. But that's 9 fouls against East, meaning everything from here on in is 2 free throws here on in the rest of the way for the half.
A good way to come back down by 9. Damani Barley would like to extend that 9-point lead as he swings it to the near side for Kai McCullough. McCullough cuts up top and now finds Carruthers. Swing pass across to the near side. A 3 is good. Kenneth Edwards from long distance extends it. 12-point game. Xavier Benton picks up his dribble, goes to the corner. Teron Benton drives the baseline, goes up with the layup. No good, but the foul. 2:20 still to play in the first half.
Think about it. If right now Health Sciences makes all their free throws, or at least a good amount of them, this is probably an 8-point game, a 7-point game right now.
5 missed free throws by my calculations so far from the Falcons. Of course, unofficial, all of us doing double, triple, and for you, 6 times duty today.
Listen, this has been a blast, though. There's been some great basketball. Got to interview some fantastic players. Can't wait for all of it to be out, but, we're absolutely having a blast here.
Benton's second free throw also too strong, keeping it at an 11-point ball game. On the far wing, Teron Benton gets it up top to Xavier. Green, pass down low, that was telegraphed, picked off in the lane by Carruthers. Barley pulls up for three, that one's short, goes into the hands of Green in transition. Green 2-on-3, move around Barley, around the defender. Barley blocked it as Green went up, and then it was out of bounds. The official emphatically says that's an East ball. I beg, no, it will be a Health Sciences
They said
ball.
he stepped out of bounds is what they said. So it was a step out of bounds, and it'll be Health Sciences ball.
Xavier Benton will inbound in front of the Bulldogs word mark here at Hamburg High School. Shout out to Hamburg High School for hosting the event, doing a fine job. And that pass goes off the leg, maybe a 5-second violation.
It was
there.
5-second violation is what it was called.
East gets possession now from their own baseline. After all the comeuppance before, East comes away with the ball. And Barley atop the key to the left side. Swings a pass outside for McCullough. Takes a step to the 2-point line. No good. Rebound to Green, and Xavier lost control in transition. Pass up ahead for Barley. Finger roll is good. 13-point lead regained by East. Green nearly an over and back himself. He stopped right on the timeline. Health Sciences inside the arc, and a 2-pointer is good for Xavier Benton. Maybe the first clean look at a 2-point shot that Health Sciences has had all day.
That's a good point. It really is.
Barley got fouled. Boy, Health Sciences, you think number one is a problem for East? They double team Barley every time he steps inside the 3-point arc.
But I tell you, if I'm Health Sciences, if I can get this to single digits at halftime, is that a win? Oh.
How about the throwdown from Kenneth Edwards off the inbound? 1 minute to go in the half. Green sends it across the timeline to Teron Benton. To the near side, Xavier. Barley in the lane. Couldn't pick that one off. Now inside, pass back out. Xavier for three. No good. It looked like it was straight on, just a bit short. Barley in transition. Boom! Damani Barley. Enough said. 15-point lead for East. Driving inside. What a move, but he couldn't get the finish. Jimmy Green danced around about 4 defenders on his way to the rack. Just couldn't get the spin to fall his way. Xavier to inbound with 22 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Tipped in the inbound. Here's Shamir Carruthers. Off the glass, it's good. 13 seconds remain in the half. Xavier looks to break the full court press with a home run pass up ahead for Kydale Staten, who drives inside and has his pocket picked. McCullough the other way in transition, drew the foul. Xavier Benton was in the way, as was Jimmy Green. And the foul will go to Xavier.
This last minute went totally the opposite way for Health Sciences. As you know, you can see it's a 17-point game. It was, you know, trying to get into single digits, right? 6-0 run right now, trying to put more up on the board right here. And all of it based on mistakes or transition that you saw easy buckets again.
However, they won't capitalize on the free throw. The Eagles won't. And that will do it for the first half of play. 39-22, high-flying game in the Battle of the Birds. The Eagles on top 39-22 at the break. We'll take a break and recap half number one and look forward to the last half of basketball from the Center Court Classic. We thank you for taking time and joining us for high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home. If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car? Forget about it. How about home? Forget about it. Does he get good rates? Forget about it. And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy? Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, this is Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF and...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
Does he do car? Forget about it. How about home? Forget about it. Does he get good rates? Forget about it. And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy? Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And
Welcome back to Western New York Athletics, high school basketball. It's the feature game of night number 2 at the Center Court Classic. Health Sciences trailing the East Eagles of Rochester 39-22 at the break. And Tom, you've seen 7 games, 6.5 games now of basketball on the weekend. What are your overall thoughts on the event here, put on by Chad Andrews and the staff and everything that goes into this event?
See, but before we do that, I'm already not the good-looking guy in this matchup, and already the underdressed one to boot, right? Look at the way this guy looks right now. I'm telling you. So, no, honestly, this has been a fantastic, in essence, weekend of basketball, right? I know it was supposed to be 2 yesterday, 5 today. Snow actually deranged that a little bit. But we had a great matchup last night. And the only reason that stopped a couple games from being other great matchups were really injuries that were out there, right? When you started off today, you had it come down to the last shot with Iroquois and Niagara Wheatfield. You saw Trey Kleitz have a day. You saw the guards for Niagara Wheatfield do what they've been doing all day, especially with Xander Fletcher and TJ Robinson. It was a great game to be a part of. Then you watch Nichols and Niagara Falls play. And, yeah, granted it was a 20-point game. I get that. But you saw Nichols fight in this game and not give up, missing 2 of their top players. And one of their top players averages 24 points per game, right? And Jalen Duff, I mean, unbelievable. And then the other one is Parker Ray, who I have seen go for over 30 points in games before. So you're talking about, if I'm Nichols, I'm still looking at this as a positive, going, wow, I'm having people come off the bench and really do what I can do. We've got the Niagara Falls guys sitting right next to us as we speak. Niagara Falls came to play today. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If that defense for Niagara Falls plays like they did in that game and they see that all year, they are going to be one tough team to come out, especially when it comes to sectional play.
So
then you go to Will Easton Olean, right? Will Easton Olean, another great game. And Olean stays undefeated in Western New York and shows team play, what team play really is out there. And then you go we have St. Joe's and Amherst. You see the athleticism of Amherst and what Amherst has brought to the table, and their rebounding and their bigs and what they can bring. They're going to be a tough out here in Section 6. And then, oh, by the way, then we get number 1 versus 2 in Western New York go at each other, and Canisius goes, guess what? We're number 1, and we're staying there right now. And they went out and proved it like that against a fantastic Jamestown team that knows how to play basketball and can bring it, and has shown it also day after day.
Of course, everyone turning their attention to the Section 6 championships, March 5th and 6th, held at Buff State. Can't wait for that weekend, as I'm sure we will be bringing you plenty of the action, be it our crew, our staff. Can't wait for that weekend of basketball. We turn your attention to this game now. Damani Barley leads all scorers with 15 points in the first half. Behind him, Kai McCullough, both with the Eagles. He's got 5, make it 10 points in the first half alone. Jimmy Green leads the scorers for the Falcons with 9.
And think about this, too, Jack. What about the Monsignor Martin playoffs? We're not even talking about that at the moment yet either.
We just saw Canisius beat Jamestown, and I saw Jamestown walking out with their heads down. I'm like, that's one of the top teams in the area, and Western New York has become a high school basketball powerhouse in not only the state but the country. People turn here for talent. A 3 to start things off is no good from Kai McCullough. Rebound to the Falcons. A stop and a score would treat them well to start half number 2. Xavier Benton with 4 points already. Plays catch with Staten. Now to the corner. Down low, driving baseline. Layup, no good. Rebound, follow-up. putback is no good as well. Tyreek Hopkins in on the board. He'll head to the free throw line.
That's the Health Sciences team that we know, right? Attack the boards. Attack, attack, attack. You see them on the defense do it, and then you see multiple guys going after the boards. Remember when I was giving you the stats early on? One guy with 11 rebounds, one guy with 6 rebounds, one guy with 7 rebounds, right? They attack the boards. It's something Health Sciences does well.
On the flip side, however, you can see how that may hurt them in the transition game, as East has been able to capitalize on that crashing of the offensive glass in transition, 2-on-1s, 2-on-2s back the other way.
But a lot of those have been on steals,
Absolutely.
right? A lot of them have been more on steals than really even crossing the boards. So we're going to see them go into a full court press now, Health Sciences.
A 2-2-1 look, and now they sag back off. Still pressuring well beyond the arc. Barley pulls a 3 straight away. That one's good. Damani Barley now with 18 on the day. Teron Benton picks up his dribble. Needs to find his brother outside. Xavier relieves the pressure. Now Jimmy Green drives left. Left-handed layup is blocked. In the lane was Kenneth Edwards. Stretch pass ahead. Carruthers layup no good. Rebound jumping out of the gym was Teron Benton, and he got the board. And a foul quickly called against the Eagles.
2 against them earlier on already, right? We're seeing what we did already in the first half.
Health Sciences 8 missed free throws in the first half of play. That would really be significant. Had they had 32 points right now, we'd be talking about a 10-score ball game. Inside, it's an easy layup there for Kydale Staten, now with 6. Damani Barley swings it to the far side. Now near side it comes back for Barley, all to get the ball into number 1's hands. Clear lane for Barley if he wants to take it, but he can't get there. Good closeout by Tyreek Hopkins. Outside, pump faking the 3 and handing it off for a triple attempt for Kai McCullough were the Eagles. That one no good as well. Spinning his way across the timeline is Green. Works down low. The layup no good. In on the glass is Hopkins. The putback is good. And the foul for Tyreek Hopkins. He was held scoreless in half number 1. Now he's got a chance for the 3-point play.
So you got to look at this in parts, right? Think about if we can get to the midway part and get this down to 10, is that what Health Sciences needs to get back in this game?
3 points now for Tyreek Hopkins. All players except for Montrese Webster and Michael Witt, who have stepped on the court for the Falcons, have scored. And Green gets a steal, a score, and the foul. Make it 11 points for Jimmy Green and a chance for one more.
I was saying by the 4-minute mark, you hit this one right here and you're there. Defense leads to offense. I can't say that enough, and that's what East did in the first half. And now you're seeing Health Science do it so far in the second half.
4 fouls already against the Eagles. Make it Jimmy Green 3-point play, as you hear on the public address from Chad Andrews. Across the timeline, the Eagles break the full court press near side wing. Kai McCullough swung around the horn for Barley. Behind the back dribble, double team comes. 3-point attempt from the far wing off the hands of Carruthers is no good. Rebound hauled in by Health Sciences' Xavier Benton. Benton goes to the far wing. Pump faking inside was Teron Benton. He receives the return pass. Xavier pulls the 3. That one rattles around the rim and out. Rebound to the Falcons. Going up for the attempt was Kydale Staten, and he got fouled. So a chance to bring it within single digits from the free throw line.
I thought Benton hit that one. You saw it roll literally in and out of that basket.
I tell you, that would have blew the lid off of this gym already. 5 fouls.
5 fouls to 0.
And the first free throw good for Staten.
We got a ball game, folks. You know, it looked like East was going to pull away here. We got ourselves a ball game. We're in single digits with 5:20 still left inside the third quarter.
Darrell Barley makes a change. Micah Johnson wears number 12. He gets his first minutes on the game as he takes out Kenneth Edwards. Second free throw is true. Staten now with 8 points on the day, brings it within 8 points. Barley uses the sideline, pass down low, easy layup there. Nigel Copeland. Side to side they go and across the timeline. Pass down low, just too far to the left for Kydell Staten. Hopkins thought he had him there. East will look to capitalize. 10-point lead. Shamir Carruthers gives it to Barley. Near side wing, Kai McCullough drives baseline, goes up with the layup. Couldn't get the friendly bounce, but he draws the foul instead. One foul now against the Falcons. Kai McCullough currently sitting with 10 points. Looks to add on to that and extend the lead. Can't do it on the first shot. Tom, through all the games that you've seen so far this weekend, I've only gotten to see 1.5 at this point. If you had to pick an MVP of the weekend, and not including tonight's game, who would you pick and why?
Oh, wow.
We will give you time to think. Xavier Benton will send a no-look pass to the middle to the near side. Jimmy Green crosses the timeline. Has to work on Kai McCullough, who came out to guard. Open in the corner was Staten. He declines the three. Down low, blocked. Kai McCullough came over and rose up to send that one out of bounds off the back wall. Falcons with 17 to shoot. Xavier Benton. Inbounds to Green. On the right wing. Here's a three for Xavier. That one's short. Rebound was batted down by Staten and grabbed by Micah Johnson. Stretch pass ahead, caught by Carruthers. Turning inside, Carruthers gets it down low into the block. Nigel Copeland backs out and gives it to Carruthers, who finds McCullough. Kai swings it to Damani Barley. Damani leading the way with 18 points so far. Works on Hopkins, and he'll pull the three off the step back, and the foul to Damani Barley with the shimmy shake and the chance for 4.
What more do you say than wow on that, right? What more can you say than wow?
Yeah, you can shake your shoulders after you hit a shot like that and a chance for 4. There's a reason why he's got D1 offers already. Not able to convert the 4th, but how about that? You pad the rebounding stats as well. He quickly pulled another 3. That one too strong. 14-point ball game. Xavier down low, driving baseline are the Falcons, and a foul called offensively against Teron Benton. 3 fouls now straight against the Falcons. East will slow things down, and why wouldn't you? You're up by 14 with 3.5 to go. In the third quarter, of course. Barley drives the lane, finds the open man outside. Copeland's 3 is short. Rebound getting up for it were 2 players, and it will corral off of Health Sciences and out of bounds. East with possession. Here's Shamir Carruthers to inbound. Carruthers off the inbound right away, goes for McCullough, his layup blocked, and a foul quickly on the rebound against the Eagles. Kai didn't like that call.
That's a hard question you asked me. I'm still sitting there trying to think about this one. Like,
MVP
you gotta
of the
look
weekend.
at you got to look at Declan Ryan right now. What he did at Canisius, right? You know, I think it was 29 he ended up with as one of the guys, right?
Mid-range jumper, no good from Green. Rebound to Barley. Declan Ryan, just a force to be reckoned with down low for that Canisius squad. I'd hate to be matched up with him down low for a whole 60-minute game, let alone 32. Driving the lane and getting the bucket is Kai McCullough, and the foul.
What Teddy McDuffie did at Amherst, too, just the way he battled on the boards, his double-double to me was just fabulous to watch. He really was a force, period. And did it because of all the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like all the other stuff. It wasn't just putting points up on the board. Man, we're talking here right now in Niagara Falls. Another one. Did it all on the boards. Went crazy on the boards today. Big win for Niagara Falls. You know, Don McKenzie right here. You know, you can go up and down. How about Max Schmarter with Will East, 35 today?
In these big-time games, especially in a classic like this where you've got teams from all ends of the spectrum, from North Towns, South Towns, all the way from Rochester, as we see Tyreek Hopkins get on the board in the second half with a 2-pointer himself. He's got 5 in the half. In these big-time games with big-time opponents, your best players will step up and seem to always pull out that victory. One of these two teams that we're seeing in front of us today will walk away with a victory, and so far it has been Damani Barley. However, how about a 7-point third quarter for Tyreek Hopkins as he gets another one here? 13 points is the deficit. We've seen it fluctuate as small as 6 points, as large as 16. Barley puts the handles on Green, drives left, dish pass to the corner, just out of the reach. However, nice play there from Mekhi Johnson to keep it inbounds. Carruthers drives the lane and draws the foul. Slid hard into the back wall. He's all right. He'll pop right back up.
Yeah, they're saying it was on the floor right there. Take a look at the fouls right now, right? This is going to come into play in this fourth quarter as 6 fouls right now against Eats and 5 fouls against Health Sciences. There's going to be a lot of shooting from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter.
At the baseline, Carruthers will inbound. Bodies all in the paint for the Eagles. Carruthers looking for an outlet, and he finds Micah Johnson. Johnson springs to the top of the key, and the handoff to Barley. Goes right, left, and left again. Spin move as he picks up the screen. Barley does it all by himself. Reverse layup. Damani Barley with 23. Xavier Benton crosses the timeline, stolen away. Carruthers has to hustle, can't get there in time. Pass was just a bit too far ahead of him. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. 15-point ball game. Xavier Benton inbounds to Tehran. Back for Xavier. Looking to break the full court press. That's still on, and he can't do it. Stolen away, Carruthers. That one was right in the breadbasket, and he lays it up and in for 2. Pass to the near side, to the middle. Fast break opportunity, but a travel is called against Damian Littleton, who was looking for his first points on the day. Didn't put a dribble down before taking 2 steps too many.
But no doubt, every run we've seen today has been fueled by the defense, right? By both teams. Really, it's been defense-fueled runs and easy baskets.
3-point attempt from the wing, too strong off the hands of Micah Johnson. Rebound is put right back by Nigel Copeland. And a timeout called by Health Sciences. We will take a break and rejoin you after this with 1:03 to go in the third quarter. It's the Eagles on top.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
The most prepared moms experience the unexpected when you...
Back from Hamburg High School. 1 minute to go in the third. It's Xavier Barley. I beg your pardon, Xavier Benton driving down the floor. He handed it off there, but a traveling call again at the baseline will set East up with the ball from their own boundary as a quick shift from Montrese Webster as he finds himself right back on the bench. Tyreek Hopkins was there to check back in. Barley slows things down, 45 to go in the quarter, 25 on the shot clock. On the left wing, Kaya McCullough's 3 is short. Rebound goes to Jimmy Green. Green blows by a man through the neutral zone. Shamir Carruthers was there in his way. It'll be a foul called against That's 7 fouls now against East. That will send Jimmy Green to the free throw line. So Health Sciences, game's not over till the Fat Lady sings, and I haven't heard a hum yet. 57-38 the score. However, Green to the free throw line. He can build onto this with those 7 fouls already. Those will carry over into the next quarter.
It's a battle of runs, right? And we've said that. Your defense has got to right now help you. You've got to make some stops. But every time you go to that free throw line, you can get points up on the board with that time stop.
Barley, step back, deep 2, around the rim and out. Rebound hauled in by Teron Benton. Fast break opportunity. Xavier looked like a push-off, no call. Xavier inside, pass, layup is good. Tyreek Hopkins finishes on the play, bringing it within 16 now. Shamir Carruthers crosses half court on the left side, puts the dribble, and now drives inside. Lane opens up. He tried to lay it for a follow-up player. No one was there for him. Stretch pass ahead, sails too far ahead of Xavier Benton and out of bounds. 1.4 to shoot. You can guess who the ball is going to go to off the inbound here. Right to number 1, 1 dribble, a half-court attempt for Barley, just short as it hit the front iron. Barley with 23 through 3 quarters. His team is up by 16. We'll take a break and rejoin you for the final 8 minutes of play from the Center Court Classic at Hamburg High School. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient personal approach.
We're back from Hamburg High School. 8 minutes left to play in the Center Court Classic. Driving the lane was Kai McCullough, and he was fouled as he went up. Looked like he had a head full of steam there, wanting to add to our boom total on the day. East will inbound from the baseline. Looking for an outlet pass and finding one are the Eagles, and it'll be Kai McCullough who swings it up top for Damani Barley. Barley puts the dribbles on, another shimmy shake up top, and now he'll hand it off. Still 17 to shoot. Right side Kai McCullough double team, swung it up top for Barley, it missed his hand. Good hustle there from Kenneth Edwards to keep it in the front court, and the layup from Shamir Carruthers with the spin on the ball, gets it to float its way in. 59-41 the lead, Carruthers with 8. And a foul called in the backcourt as Health Sciences is looking to break through that zone trap. A 2-2-1 executed near perfectly so far in this game by East. They're not able to stop it there, however, as it's Tyreek Hopkins breaking the press. Green drives to the left, goes up with the layup, no good, up and over Kai McCullough. Stretch pass ahead is out of the range of Shamir Carruthers. I would call that intentional grounding. No receiver near the area. 18-point game.
You're just trying to get ready for the Super Bowl is what you're doing.
Big Bengals guy.
Oh, wow.
How do you not love Joe Shiesty? Green drives the lane. His layup is no good. Rebound battled for. Falcons get it. It's Kydale Staten stomping the ball on the ground after the missed putback. He will head to the free throw line for 2 after the Eagles pick up their 8th foul of the half. Still 6:52 to go.
So if it would have played out and the Bills would have been able to host the Bengals, are you going to the game as a Bengals fan?
Oh, no, I'm a big Bills guy. I'm Bills first, 100%.
Okay, all right.
I just loved Joe Burrow back at LSU. I fell in love with the guy. I can't stop watching him since. Free throw attempt up and true. for Kydale Staten, now with 9 points, looking to become the second player on the Falcons with double digits in scoring. Second free throw, no good, however. Rebound hauled in by Kai McCullough, and he'll slow it down. McCullough goes across court. Shamir Carruthers slows it down. Xavier doesn't want him to, and he puts the pressure on. Carruthers drives the lane. The layup no good. Following up on the play. What an athletic throw down there from Kenneth Edwards. It won't count. That won't show up on the stat sheet, but wow, this East team is one of the most athletic I've seen. Foul called, however, against Health Sciences. That will send Carruthers to the line, who brings the jersey up to the nose. Maybe got hit on the face there. Definitely got hit. That's why he got the foul called.
No doubt about that.
Carruthers at the line. First free throw, no good. Darrell Barley getting a chance to coach not only his one son, Damani Barley, but his other son, Kaori Barley, Swoogs as they call him, playing at DeUville College in Buffalo now. The official has to duck out of the way. He makes the call from the floor as it went out of bounds.
I'm impressed, man. That was a quick move to get out of the way.
Most refs will just grab it and say, yeah, that thing was going out of bounds. Not this guy. I would love to get his name after the contest. Pass inbounds evades everybody. That's out of play. Never touched anyone inbounds, so that will be a Health Sciences ball. Should be from the same
Look at the
spot.
ref when he goes, listen, I got out of the way. What can you get out of the way, right?
Xavier Benton to inbound, and he gives it to Green. Under the basket. Health Sciences staring down this 2-2-1 press. In the middle of that press is Tyreek Hopkins. Hopkins got it across for Xavier, now down low in the corner. Brenton's three, no good. Rebound, however, grabbed by the Falcons and Tyreek Hopkins, who will head to the line again.
And every foul from here is a free throw. It will be free throws for either team, right? So except for every foul from here that is on Health Sciences, they're going to get 2 the rest of the way, and East at least gets 1 at this point, as you see Health Sciences with 6.
However, got to make your free throws if you want a chance to come back, especially in a 17-point deficit game like this. Hopkins misses the first attempt. Second shot is up and good. It hurries off the front iron. Still plenty of time to play, and like you mentioned, Tom, plenty of free throws coming up. Barley crosses half court. Dribbles left, around Green, inside. Barley now finds a man in Edwards, and a travel is called on Kenneth Edwards. So a bit of momentum here for the Falcons. Let's see if they can capitalize. Xavier Benton inbounds for Jimmy Green, who leads the way in scoring for the Falcons with 13 so far. Green receives the return pass after crossing the timeline. How about the aggressive defense? And a wrestling move on the floor was put on by Kai McCullough, trying to tie up the ball, which he did. It'll be a jump ball and possession. The arrow stays with the Falcons. Jimmy Green to I beg your pardon. Kydale Staten inbounds right in front of us. Now Jimmy Green gets the pass from Xavier. Green inside, backs down a man, and an offensive charge is called from the baseline. Tough to make that call from that angle. However, the officials quick to make it. The whistle goes, sending the ball back into the East Eagles' hands. Carruthers inbounds to Barley. Full court man defense here from Health Sciences. Jimmy Green out to guard Barley. Double team comes on Damani, and he will draw the foul. Green looks like he'll pick it up.
No doubt we're going to see a long 5 minutes right here, just because of, like we said, so many people that are in foul trouble right now, in essence, from team standpoint. 9 fouls for East, 8 for Health Sciences.
Barley 1 of 2 from the stripe, giving him 24 on the day now. Stretch pass ahead. Green dribbles, stop, goes up with the layup, no good. Rebound grabbed by Staten, and he was fouled again. Well, there's no easy buckets in this one, Tom.
Nope. And didn't expect it coming in no matter what anyway, because both of these teams are so defensive oriented. You knew that it was going to be a struggle to be able to get points up anyway.
Staten's first free throw is good.
But obviously what East has done better than I feel Health Sciences has done is on those defense that they had is just turning them into easy points. I mean, we were seeing them in the first half just running down uncontested too many times.
Contesting here is Green. Barley will be able to break the press, however, and slow it down with 25 to shoot. On the right wing, Barley puts the move on, now drives the lane, goes up with the floater, back iron, rebound poked by Zion Parsons. Coming away with it will be Jimmy Green, thanks to the help from Tyreek Hopkins. Green slows down and goes across the court to Xavier Benton. Down low into the post, jumping up high to get that one where the Falcons, and laying it up and in, Tyreek Hopkins. Credit the assist to Kydell Staten there, as Staten had to jump out of the gym just to keep the ball in bounds. He did so well. 13-point lead for East. Controlling it is Carruthers. Carruthers hands it off to Kenneth Edwards atop the key. He lost possession. Good defense there from Kydell Staten. Now driving the lane, Carruthers. Handoff, and a traveling call is made. Edwards thought he got away with one there with an easy layup. However, the official at the baseline makes the call. Xavier Benton has to wait for the official to tell him to play on. An errant buzzer. Green mid-range floater, good. And a timeout called.
Is this run too late, or is this a run where anything can happen right here?
I feel like you need a couple more stops.
Agreed. I'm not saying we've been at this point now a couple times, but boy, you know, you're at least what you love about what you're watching with Health Sciences, they're not giving up.
Right.
Right? They're really still playing all the way to the end. And hey, you never know. All of a sudden a three, all of a sudden an easy bucket for you, an in one, whatever we want to call it. There is opportunities right now for Health Sciences to still get back in this game. And remember, every time you get fouled, you get two.
Right.
You get two, and you get to stop the clock.
Team is energized as Ty Parker gives them a motivational speech on the sideline. Of course, East talking in their huddle. One quick bucket, perhaps a three-pointer made on this next possession could kill all that momentum that Health Sciences has took so long to build for themselves through the first nearly 4 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Sorry, I had a yawn there. It's just, it's the sixth game. I promise. I've been doing 6 today.
But for the people just watching the one, they don't believe you, Tom.
You go back, listen. They're all in the archives right now.
Of course, all games streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can go back and rewatch any of the games that you missed this weekend. A couple of barn burners here from Hamburg High School. Driving the lane, Shamir Carruthers stops and turns up in the post and now kicks it outside. Driving is Parsons. He'll put up a errant right-handed shot. That's no good. Now he gets the chance again from three this time. That one's short, tipped by Barley on the rebound into the hands of Jimmy Green. His stretch pass is tipped. Barley turning, waits for the man to jump. The layup is good. 26 for Barley. Crossing the timeline is Hopkins. Near side, Benton. Teron Benton off the glass. Unfriendly roll. Rebound is right there for Staten to put back home. 11-point ball game, it stands. Staten now with 13. That ties him with Green for the team lead. Unofficial. Kai McCullough pulls the three. That one too short. Right there on the board is number 4, Marcus Roberts. And a foul, a jump ball rather, called at the baseline. Possession will stay with East.
Definitely the biggest crowd of the day was last game with Jamestown and Canisius.
What are you saying, the East Eagles fans don't travel well?
No, I'm not saying anybody. I mean, it could be, for all I know, the Health Sciences one, right?
Right.
I don't know really who's – it's hard to tell because they do – not that they wear the same colors, but it's hard to tell. You don't really see a lot of color right now.
A lot of coats in the stands.
Yep. A lot of winter coats, exactly.
Welcome to Buffalo and Rochester alike. Rebound is grabbed eventually by Roberts. He tried to kick it to the corner for Barley. It's tipped out of bounds by number 20, Damian Littleton. And East will take possession at the baseline. Like you mentioned, 10 fouls against East so far in the half, 8 against Health Sciences. Carruthers looks for an inbound. He finds McCullough, pulls the 2. That one no good, rattles around and out. Rebound, however, to Roberts as East stays on the offensive side of the floor. Barley will bring it back out with 2:42 to go in the half. Barley calls out the offense. A screen comes from Zion Parsons. Barley uses it, drives the lane, puts the move on. Right-handed under shot is no good. Rebound grabbed by Health Sciences, and then a foul the other way by East. Now that will send Health Sciences and Kydell Staten to the free throw line if they say he had possession, which they do.
Well, they called the foul. I mean, yeah.
If it was a loose ball, I don't know what the rules in high school
No,
are.
and it seemed to be that it was him dribbling it out. But yeah, every time you think, wow, is this going to be a run? It seems to be a turnover on the backcourt, and then all of a sudden you see East scoring an easy basket.
Right.
And again, you're still going to have a chance here to put it into single digits.
At the free throw line, first shot is true. Staten now 14. Checking out is Webster. Checking in. Wait to get a number, that being Teron Benton. So a quick breather for Teron, gets him back on the blocks to the right of the free throw shooter, Staten, who knocks it down. 15 now for Staten, and a 9-point ball game, 2:29 to go. You're 3 possessions away from tying this thing up if you're Health Sciences. We'll take a quick break and join you back on the other side. You're watching high school basketball on Western New York Athletics.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Back from Hamburg, 9-point ball game. The final 2:29 coming up. East, if they can score here, could deflate the balloon that was just inflated by the Falcons. And some water spotted on the floor will be cleared up by the officials and head coach Darrell Barley. As he grabs a rally towel from the stands and cleans that up himself, no problem. East to inbound from their own baseline. 9-point game, 2:29 to go. Zion Parsons inbounds to Carruthers. He'll slowly walk it up the right wing. Will kill as much time from that 30-second shot clock that he's got to go. Standing just beyond the timeline. Carruthers sends back Marcus Roberts, who came for the screen. Now Carruthers comes all the way to his head coach, and the Eagles will take the timeout. And Carruthers will have a word with his head coach and the official. Full timeout called by the Eagles. Well, if you're Health Sciences, with the confusion and the anger that's going on, unknowingly so, in the Eagles side, Health Sciences can turn that on. Hey, let's worry about ourselves and let's capitalize.
Absolutely. See if you can get some sort of mistake happen and again, take your defense and turning it into offense. That's been the runs for each team, right? That's been the difference. If we took away the open baskets on layups for East alone, where would this game be? You know, and a lot of them, I hate to say it, were on mistakes, unfortunately, that were made, right? It was a mistake that was made that East has capitalized on them. And you've got to give East all the credit in the world because you capitalized on a mistake. You really did. But now, you still got time. You got to make some mistakes, East make mistakes, and do something to capitalize on it.
If there's a team in Western New York that can make those mistakes happen, it is Health Sciences, and the music kept playing into play. That will allow East another chance to inbound the ball. They barely got it away in the 5 seconds the first time. Now Carruthers, with a fresh set of 5 seconds to inbound, will try to find an open man, and this time much more easily. He lays it in for Kai McCullough, who hands it off in the backcourt for Barley. Walks across the timeline, has to be careful Now Barley, dish down low. Turning with it is Roberts. Goes up for the layup. That one blocked. Nearly stolen away. Barley on the rebound. No call on the contact. Rebound, however, goes to Roberts. Outside as the shot clock was expiring there with 1:46 to go. A fresh 25 to shoot for East and Carruthers, who stands right in front of us. Carruthers now cuts to the middle, doing laterals now. Carruthers is looking for movement, sees the lane open up to his right, takes it up and over a man, couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound hauled in by Xavier Benton. 1:28 to go. Health Sciences crosses the timeline. Jimmy Green drives the lane, goes up for the layup, and is fouled. Marcus Roberts came back defensively to make the play, got him on the arm. Tom, here's that opportunity, 9-point game. You got the stop you needed. It took a bit more time than you expected. However, doesn't matter. The score stays a 9-point deficit.
Well, but you can't let the other team get 2, 3, 4 opportunities to make a shot.
Jimmy Green unable to hit the first free throw. You can see the height mismatch down low for Health Sciences. On the blocks, both free throws a miss for Jimmy Green, as hitting the deck hard was Kydell Staten off the rebound. A power play, if you will, for Barley, who will pull the trigger on a 3 and knock it down, giving him 29 on the day now, nearly putting this one out of reach. A 12-point game. Still a minute to play, however. Down low, inside, driving off the glass. It's good for Tyreek Hopkins. 10-point game back again. In the near side, here comes Kai McCullough. Dribbling on Xavier, 29 to shoot for Kai. Hopkins out on him. Kai hands it off for Barley. One away from 30 for Damani. Working on Green, putting the handles on. It's a showcase of dribbling for Damani Barley so far today. He finds a lone man in the wing, that being Roberts, who drives the lane and lays it in. I beg your pardon. Zion Parsons gets on the board, his first 2-pointer on the day. Jimmy Green tried to do a fancy move himself behind the back, however, got caught against his jersey. That'll be a travel as he took too many steps. 24.6 to go. With the shot clock off, East can dribble this out. A 67-55 lead for the Eagles. However, a foul that will be charged against Jimmy Green will give Damani Barley a chance to hit the 30 mark.
And it is a 1-and-1, so it won't be 2 shots, but it is a 1-and-1. But any foul from here will be 2, even though we're only at the 17 seconds left in the game.
Well, Tom, it's been an incredible weekend of basketball from Hamburg High School. Thank you for bringing me in here as Barley hits the front end of 2. Of course, I want to thank everyone at Hamburg High School, everyone including Chad Andrews, of course, for putting this event on. Great basketball across all the teams from Western New York and Rochester, getting a chance to showcase their skills and get some more of that good film out there for high schools when you look in the grand scheme of things, as Barley misses the second free throw against tougher opponents, especially for a lot of the lower seeded, like a Williamsville East, a public school that doesn't see a private school all that often. A big win for a lot of those public school teams against privates, help them out tremendously going forward. 68-55, your final score, as East Rochester will walk off with the victory over Health Sciences. No, I beg your pardon. We'll keep it here for the handshakes. But, Tom, your final thoughts on tonight's game and the overall weekend of basketball?
You got to give East credit for capitalizing on the mistakes of Health Sciences, right? Plus their defense, which was, to me, relentless, right? Did everything they could to make Health Sciences make those mistakes. You've got to give East a lot of credit there, no doubt about it. You know, Health Sciences can learn from it, right? To be honest with you, it was a, 12-point game, and you did not play anywhere near what you're capable of. So to you, you look at it from Health Sciences, we've got to build off that. How do we cut down on those mistakes so that when we get into this spot in the future, we can come away with a victory?
4 games left in the regular season for the Falcons. They will travel to Villa Maria College for 2 games, one against Western New York Maritime and Tapestry coming up in league contests. Just 1 non-league game left in the year for Health Sciences, who now drops to 11-3. Still not a bad record to have so far this season as we work our way towards the playoffs. Chad Andrews announces the MVPs of the game. Kydale Staten with 15, a team high for Health Sciences, gets the MVP of the Center Court Classic finale for the Falcons, and Damani Barley's 30 points earns him the Most Valuable Player award for this game for East. Well, folks, if you missed any of the action from not only this game but our entire weekend of basketball from Hamburg High School and Center Court Classic, you can go back on our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. All games streaming live on Western New York Athletics are archived on the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. And also stay tuned on all of our social medias for interviews and more content coming at you from this weekend. On behalf of everyone here at Western New York Athletics, Tom, any final thoughts?
No, I think you said it beautifully right there. You know, check out what's going to happen because we got a lot of stuff that's going to come out probably in the next day or two from this. We've got watching our Niagara Falls guys as they're taking off. They had one hell of a game as they have their big win over Nichols, and we're definitely going to get a chance to look at this. We got star-studded right now. Are you kidding me? How do we leave on this note?
Dominic Welsh just walked over to the table. Wish he would have came earlier, have him on the broadcast. Having a career year at St. Bonaventure's. Congrats on 1,000 points, Dominic, at St. Bonaventure University. Folks, thanks for tuning in all weekend to Western New York Athletics. On behalf of our entire crew at Hamburg High School, I'm Jack Cruiser. I bid you adieu.
The most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.